hopefully I can get this right, because I'm making a I'm trying to do this in the most positive way, in the most respectful way, and my brain is pinging, and I'm struggling with words. Where I'm going to go with this, and I'm going to try to do it faster so that I can get it out and done. Um, in front of you, you see a VHS player that is probably as old as my daughter. Um, I'm not sure if it's one. I'm not 100% sure if it's one we brought back from Germany, or if we had to buy a new one at Fort Knox after we came back from Germany. I can't that the details on that are fuzzy. But underneath that, where you see the huge gigantic clock, underneath that is a DVD player. And that's the topic of the video. As we've been doing this purge, this downsize, and yes, there are boxes. The boy got a new RC car to join his arsenal, or his fleet, not arsenal. Um, for his birthday. So there's boxes that, become ramps and stuff like that. And he's not tidied them up yet because they played till, almost bedtime. Um, and they'll be fine because he needs to crawl. He needs to go over them a couple more times and squish them. So um, he actually had been saving from his allowance to buy this particular RC car, and he had no clue that we had gone ahead and gotten it for him for his birthday. Um, so he was thrilled. There's a video, a short, where he's introducing the MT to his other fleet of RC cars. Anyway, let's focus back in on the point. Um, Doing what we've been doing and getting rid of things. Um, First and foremost, I need you to understand that I have a storage room that's right next to this basement. We had some issues with that storage room, with flooding from my garage into that storage room. So all of that stuff had to be brought out, and all of that's had to be cleaned and sealed and all that neat stuff. Um, Still working on stopping the garage from flooding, but there's not anything really out there that can be damaged anymore. Um, at the same time, the city is working on the sewer lines. They've come through a few times and shot air or whatever through the sewer line and caused it to come up into my downstairs basement or into my laundry room. It's happened to my neighbors as well. Um, it also created a problem where sewage, when we would wash clothes, sewage was coming up. So that meant we had to move more things. So those things are cleaned up and behind us. I'm hesitant to put them back there because we're not sure. This construction is not done. We're not sure. Now, moving forward, because I'm trying to not get rambly. Moving forward in this, it's a slow process. And I intentionally have made it a slow process because we have excess. And we know that we do. And some people might say, well, why don't you just collect it all up and take it to Goodwill or whatever? No, because I'm going to tell you why. Number one, they don't take electronics anymore. Number two, why should somebody that needs something that I have and can give them need to go to a third party and purchase it? That doesn't make sense to me. And what happened the other day reinforced how I think how we've been doing this. Um, and you know, I will tell you, the boxes and the papers and stuff that you see that they used to play on, that's temporary. That's going to get broken down and put into the recycle or put into the garden. It's temporary. Um, would I prefer it already be picked up? Yeah. Am I going to make a big deal out of it with my grandson who's enjoying it? Nope. It'll get picked up in a few days or maybe today. We have one recycle bin, one trash bin, and that's what we're working with. It is not feasible to get a dumpster. We looked into that. Um, we wouldn't be able to get it out of our house, and they have to go to work, and Ian has to go to school, and I have to leave the house every so often. The point, and I'm sorry it's taken me 6 minutes to get to the point, something reinforced how we're doing this because I have mindfully found people that can use the things that I need to purge and get rid of. I have mindfully given clothes to people who can use them and who need them. And by me giving them these clothes, it has helped their budget. And so what reinforced how I'm doing this, and I'm so thankful that Ricky shared this. It's been a week, maybe two. The concept of time is lost on because I was sick. And because I was sick, one of the things that I got to do was catch streams that I don't normally get to catch. And Ricky's was one of them. And he was talking about getting a DVD player. And whenever he said that, I thought to myself, wow, if I'd have known that he needed a DVD player, I could have just sent him one and not really thought anything about it. And that's not a brag. I would have gladly gifted him one or gifted one. And whenever there's so many hymns in my life, please forgive that. I apologize. I don't mean to keep saying that. It just, I can't, I'm working on it. But fast forward to the day that the DVD player came. It flat humbled me. To see someone, our Mama Ricky, treat themselves to something and call it frivolous. And to me, it's just a DVD player. And I don't mean that in an ugly way or to slight. But it resonated with me. I remember a few years ago, someone gave Ian a DVD player. And he was tickled pink thrilled with it. And that level of tickled pink thrilled with it was awesome and amazing. He still watches movies on it. But every so often in my mind, I see our Mama Ricky sitting at the desk, watching the movies and enjoying them. And that does my heart so good. And it makes me want to be more mindful with the items that we have that are gently used. It, it made me, it reinforced in my mind that how we're doing this is a better way to do this, because seeing that joy, seeing that happiness, seeing all of those things in Mama Ricky touched my heart and humbled my soul to the core. And I appreciate that you shared it with us. I really do. I needed that. And I hope that you can forgive my, I didn't mean to wording. Um, and I ask you to forgive me because I did use the wrong word. Um, but it was not intentional. It's a knee jerk because I associate the name and I shouldn't. I'm learning. I'm growing. I'm trying. Um, and I appreciate the kindness and the understanding that you have given me more than you will ever know. And I just wanted to tell you that you touched my life in a mighty, powerful, had to stop and think about where, you know, um, what really matters. And it's helped in this purge because a lot of things that we have had to deal with, that I've had to deal with, are sentimental things. I've had to deal with stuff that is still here from my great niece. And that's been a hard process to grieve her, to grieve the little girl that I knew. She's grown now. Um, to figure out what to toss and what to keep for her to collect. Um, to figure out ways to reuse things. But Mama Ricky, seeing your face light up, seeing you be so happy, I have to tell you, I wished I'd have known that you needed that. I would have sent it to you. Um, it would have been worth it to see your face, to see you get to enjoy something that you enjoy. And I want to thank you for humbling my heart and my thought process and changing my thought process and opening my mind and teaching me lessons that really needed to be taught. Lessons in humility and frugality things that I kind of, oh, it kind of did live the bulk of my life, but kind of veered away from. But you gave me this understanding again that simple things, or, we can deem when it's something that you really want and you're going to enjoy, that matters the most. And I appreciate you for teaching me that lesson. From everything that's in me, I appreciate everything that you teach me and that you help me just by being you. You help me to understand things that I've struggled with for a long, long time. And you've opened my mind, you've opened my heart, and I appreciate it more than words can express. Mama Ricky, I am proud and honored and humbled to know you. And I am proud, honored, and humbled to have begun this friendship with you. And I hope that you can forgive the little oops in this video, because I don't take it lightly. I'm working on it. I'm working on a knee-jerk reaction in my brain that associates this name with this, because I know that it's not always so. And I'm a creature of habit. So thank you. Thank you for opening that DVD player. Thank you for sharing you with my life. I appreciate it more than you can ever know, because you help me tremendously. You help me grow as a person. You help me be a better person. And I thank the world of you for it. And I appreciate you so very much. And I just wanted you to know. So I'm going to lay back down because I don't feel very well this morning. And I've got a little time. But I wanted to put this out there. And I hope that you can look beyond the oops, the mistake. I've filmed this 4 or 5 times, and I've tried to be very mindful with my words, but there's still a knee jerk in my brain that switch needs flipped. And I mean no disrespect whenever I make the mistake. I mean no disrespect. And I honestly, and I own that's an area that I got to work on. And I will. You've become very precious to me. I always thought a lot of you on the YouTube streets, but recently you've become very precious and dear to me. And I just wanted to let you know that you have affected my life for the better and changed me for the better and opened my mind and my heart in ways that need to happen. And you've helped me grow, and I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. Remember, I'm the mayor's daughter. I love y'all oh so very much. Like, subscribe, do all the things. I'm still a work in progress. So I hope that you can look over my mistakes and continue to help me be a better person and I ask for your forgiveness for for the mistake. Um, I don't want to be that person. I've grown quite fond of you, and you've taught me a lot just by being you. So I want to respect you appropriately. Have a great day. I'll see you. Bye.